What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this one it's a pretty special video. This has got a really nice twist to it. I'm showing you guys an EuroCAD trade winner that I took. So let's fully break this down. So let's start firstly on the 4 hour here, as you can see. So first of all, as you can see, we are in a really nice trend here, guys, as you can see. Let me just get my circle tool out. As you can see, when we hit this level down here, what do we tend to do, guys? We get the rejection and then buyers enter the market, as you can see. We get the rejection off this level, and what do we get, guys? Buyers enter the market. And a few more points here, as you can see, this big area over here. We get the rejection off the trend line, and what do we get, guys? Buyers enter the market. So this is my point of interest to start off on this trade. As you can see here, we actually got the huge upward sweep to these highs, and then we actually came down, broke this trend line again, and then we got some news that came out which caused this huge surge to the downside, which caused a little bit of an imbalance in the market. And it just so happens right at the bottom of this sweep to the downside, we reject off this exact level. So this was my point of interest. Now let's move to the hour so I can show you guys kind of what I was looking at. So as you can see, we got the rejection off of this level, and I was looking for the break and close of this zone as an extra confirmation. And then once we got the break and close, looking to obviously take the targets obviously as we go. So I actually took 2 trades on this pair. First entry was here, as you can see, break and close of this level at around 7 AM in the morning. Got the break and close, came up, hit my TP1 at this level here. At that point, I moved my stop loss to break even, and to obviously let this run to other targets if we get there. Got taken out at break even here, but of course we had taken some profit from the TP1, so that was one trade that was already profitable. And when I got taken out at break even here, guys, as you can see, we got this huge wick. We rejected this level again, but closed above this level. I got another entry at this level here, and then as you can see, it came up and hit the target one again. What did I do, guys? Obviously take a partial on that trade and then move my stop loss to break even again. So this trade was running completely risk-free. And then it just so happens that I got wicked out, look, by a hairpin at this level here on my runner at break even before it absolutely exploded to hit final targets at this level up here. As you can see, this big support and resistance level. Just my luck that we get taken out just before we get that surge to the final target. But regardless, that is 2 setups profitable on the same pair, literally within the same day as well, which is obviously absolutely fantastic. Basically 0 drawdown trades also, so we cannot go wrong with that. Just obviously annoying that we got taken out of break even before we surged that final target, but regardless, analysis is obviously on point. So just wanted to show you guys the replay tool so you can see exactly what I was looking at for that morning. So as you can see here, we've come down. I've pulled out a Fibonacci retracement tool. For you guys that don't know what the Fibonacci retracement tool is, long story short, it just gives you some, you know, really solid mathematical proven levels that obviously you can work off, and I really like to use them as retracements. If you guys want more information on the Fibonacci retracement tool, send me a message. I have it all in my education that I can provide and everything like that, so to go through it. But long story short, as you can see here, we've rejected this trend line, as you can see. So I'm looking for the break and close this level as the extra confirmation. And then obviously once we get the break and close, stop loss would have been obviously break of the trend line and break of this low. As you can see here, my risk to reward ratio on this trade was 3.78, which of course we got taken out of break even on the runner before we hit final target. But of course, still 2 trades banked. So let me stop waffling and show you this play out. So as you can see, market came up, came down. I was starting to analyze at this time around 5 AM. For some reason on that day I was up early. I probably had a lot to do that day. So obviously getting my charts, getting my setups done for the day early in the morning. So obviously identified this trade opportunity. Then as you can see, got the break and close above of this level here. Don't forget, we've got the rejection of this level at this point. So that's following my plan nicely. Got the entry here. Got taken out at TP1 around these levels here. And then obviously at that point, took a partial on that trade, so banked some, and then let the rest run completely risk-free, which of course it came all the way back down, took me out at the runner at break even. But then, of course, with the huge wick, I was watching this. We got the close back above this level. I got a second entry at this level here. And then, as you can see, market came up, hit the target one eventually, as you can see here, hit my target one again perfectly at the level. And then, obviously, I moved my stop loss back to break even again on the runner, to obviously the final target, just to make the trade run risk-free. And then just before the explosion there, just at the hairpin wick right here, literally right on the edge of this wick here. See where my entry was? Right here, got taken out at break even before it absolutely surged to the final target off of NFP news release, which is obviously another reason why I wanted to go break even, just in case of what was going on. So really nice trade overall. Obviously just gutting that we couldn't get the final target, but as you can see, guys, analysis on point and playing to how we like it. Now here's the twist, obviously in this video. So I'm going to show you guys another idea that I've got for this trade. Now I've got a completely different trade now for this setups. As you can see here, let's move back to the 4 hour. As you can see here, we are actually now downtrending, following this trend line quite nicely and kind of like wedging obviously within this area. As you can see, we get the nice reactions around this level, and when we get the break, obviously we get the upwards momentum. Before we had that huge down sweep, we've had recently the rejection of this same level, as you can see. So what I'm looking for on this pair now is potentially a sell opportunity. So as you can see here, what I'm going to be looking for is literally the opposite of the trade we just taken. So I'm going to be looking for the market to come up, hopefully get the rejection again at this level, break and close, and then get the downwards momentum potentially to this trend line again. You know, it might take a little bit more time. You know, we might see that over here. Obviously just following the pattern of obviously what's going on. And obviously the stop loss for me would be break and close, obviously of the trend line, which will confirm the trend break and close of this level on the pink line, as you can see here, which if we obviously come down to the trend line, depending on how low it is, let's just take this low for example as a final TP. We're looking at least a 5 risk to reward ratio trade, 21 pips for a potential 125 pip target, which would obviously be very, very nice. But this is a trade idea that I am potentially looking at. Now, the reason why I'm not looking for buys at the moment is just because we are in this obviously pattern. So this wedge pattern, as you can see, we're kind of just bouncing in between. So we could just, I'm just following the pattern of obviously what it does. So what we could see is, and something that I might consider, is if we don't stay in this channel, we could obviously get the break and close above this level, get the retest, and then continue that buyer's momentum, which is obviously something I'll reassess nearer the time. But right now, I'm liking to just follow the pattern and kind of, you know, where it's rejecting, what it's doing. We've got the nice risk to reward ratio trade there. It makes sense. So if we get the rejection of this trend line here, way back below, we could see the market sell back down after that huge impulse as well from the news, just kind of balance itself out before making any other moves, obviously to wherever it wants to go from that point onwards. So yeah, obviously loads of twists to this obviously breakdown today, where I managed to catch 2 setups of the same trade to the same target, to then get taken out by a hairpin before it shot up to final target, to then it creating actually another potential opportunity for us, but the opposite direction. So, you know, this market can always chuck loads of different things at you, and I'm obviously so glad for the knowledge I've got that I'm able to obviously find and see these setups and obviously talk them through it with you guys to see them play out as well. And, you know, if you guys want a straight to the point, easy to follow, rules-based strategy, I'm going to link a video somewhere around this video which I break down my exact strategy in 3 simple steps. So obviously you guys can follow along as well, and you could learn this exact strategy for yourself also. But obviously, other than that, I'm looking forward to the next trade. Obviously, I'll put profits and everything around the screen somewhere as well, so you guys can obviously see everything. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. Chuck some comments below. I'll obviously be active and get back to you guys. Other than that, let's look forward to the next trade, guys. Happy trading, safe trading. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.